extra, who looks like he still need to get hit extra, right? I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me. Listen, what should I start, right? Listen, who looks like he still need to get hit extra, right? Yeah, listen, but there's a valuable lesson in there. He went back to his boss and said, boss, I tried to eat with him and they took all the meat. The boss said this.
On you before your hand thing happened.
Yeah, that little.
How mad were you about that?
Yeah, that little. I want to break that motherfucking teeth out. And then I had to think about it too, cause you gotta think about it. Look, when I got on him that day, and when I was on him, he gave me a little package, like a little baggie, bro. It was cut up money in it. It was cut up. It was a cut up dollar.
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, remember that day? You remember that day?
Yeah.
You remember that day?
He always has the cut up money.
Yeah, bro. He had the cut up dollar, bro, and some other in it. And then he gave it to me, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? He be doing that voodoo shit. But I can tell you one thing though. That little motherfucker, if he did, I'm gonna take that to life.
Welcome to Rap Dish, where we expose the industry and its tricks. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me.
Welcome to Rap That, where we expose the industry and its tricks. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me. I interrupt the regular scheduled programming with an alert. Alert to a few people. One of them is Queen Yella, formerly known as King. But a king don't do all this crying on the internet, right? Listen. The other goes to the most infamous, famous, handless faux extra, who looks like he still need to get hit extra, right? I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me. Listen, what should I start, right? Listen, should I start with faux extra or should I start with the queen? I'm gonna start with the queen, right? Listen, I get on the internet, right? And I'm not like most of y'all. I get the pleasure of seeing it before it hit the internet. And a lot of times, my mind is not respected, right? Listen, so I get a call from Queen Yella. He said, yo, my son's in jail. You know, I got to tell the truth. He said, my son's in jail. I said, for what? He say, robbery. So many robberies in the it's crazy. I said, damn, the stop playing with me. He say the bond is $50,000. I say this is what I say. I say it straight to him. I say, dang, we going to get him? He instantly say, no. The fuck? Stop playing with me. That's why I'm saying there's no such thing as a kid or a son or a father. It's only a such thing as self. And people prove this from time to time. I wonder, when Yella got locked up, did he want somebody to bond him out? I guarantee nobody didn't. And that's why he ain't bond his son out, right? Because people don't understand about the system. But I'm going to teach y'all about the system. I'm going to tell y'all a story, right? Because y'all ain't going to understand till I tell y'all this story. So I got to tell y'all this story so y'all can truly understand. It was one piece of meat right here. It was one piece of meat, right? It was 16 people, right? One person had control over the meat, right? He cut the meat enough for everybody, gave everybody a piece of the meat. They ate the meat and then attacked them for more. Stop playing with me. Yeah, listen, but there's a valuable lesson in there. He went back to his boss and said, boss, I tried to eat with him and they took all the meat. The boss said this, take another piece of meat. I'm gonna show you how to do it. The boss went back down there with the meat, cut the meat in half. The boss took the big half, threw the little half to the crowd. They fought for it. Yeah, the boss didn't get touched. They fought for it. The boss waited. The person that won, right, that got the meat, right, he then issued it out to everybody else. Listen, and they figured out something. Welcome to Rap That, where we expose the industry and its tricks, right? This is what they figured out. You control one, you control all, right? You gotta find the toughest one, right? And the toughest one will lead the pack, right? They will control the rest, right? You influence the mind of the strongest person and they control the rest, right? That's why a lot of times you see a lot of people in power, they end up getting influenced by different entities and they serve their people away. And that's how it's designed. Now back to Yella, right? Because Yella don't understand that his son is part of that system, right? See, listen, that system was created. Listen, if you watching this right now, you got to ask yourself, why am I watching this, right? Ask yourself, what is the internet, right? Ask yourself, what the f is YouTube? Matter of fact, ask yourself, what's this hand that you holding this phone with, right? A lot of people don't ask that question, right? A lot of people don't look within and ask themselves who the fuck he is, right? They pour it out, right? Listen, Yella showed me one thing when he cried, right? That he crying on the inside. That's what he showed me, right? Because it got to happen on the inside to come on the outside, but I think he's looking for clout, right? Because it was easy, right, to get on internet, right, and talk about your son, right, and talk about him being in jail, right? It'd been way easier to go talk to a lawyer, right? To ask him to take the case pro bono, right? To act like you're famous and you're King Yella, right? And you need support from your fan base, right? You don't get on the internet crying. You get internet crying like a I'm treat you like a bitch. Stop playing with me. What you crying for? Listen, first of all, look. Listen, I know y'all like, oh, you insensitive. His son in jail. He hurting. Well, he gambled. Well, he do drugs, right? Listen, and everybody always like that. Oh, that's the problem. I gambled. I did drugs. But I understood it was just an experience, right? Listen, Yella, it's only an experience that you had. You on the internet talking about I'm a dope fiend. Ain't no dope fiends, right? Because it's a timeline, right? In different times, different realities, you was different people, right? I'm gonna say this. You don't understand. You gonna say, man, I'm trying to get motivation. You is motivation for any in the trenches just trying to get out. Any that's trying to get clout and stay famous for 20 years plus. I mean, you ain't got a dime, but at least you're famous, right? At least you got a name, right? You don't need no change. No, I'm keeping it real. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Y'all probably saw he playing. Listen, if you got a name, you don't need no money. I go to the streets all the time just with my name and I get all the money because I got a name, right? But a lot of people want more money than they can use in a lifetime. Matter of fact, they want more money than they can use in a day, right? Listen, if you only spending $500 in a day, you don't need more than $500 in that day. I don't think people get it, gang. Listen, life is not a run-on sentence. Everybody think life is a run-on sentence. Life don't start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. No, it don't do that. Life is new every day. Every day is new. Listen, a lot of people think that, life stop. Life energy is forever, and every day is brand new, right? What I mean by it don't stop, start mean everything is together, but it's not continuous. Every moment is a brand new moment, but it's not continuous, right? But you can remember past moments. I know you don't understand that. Y'all probably won't understand this, but everything is connected, all happening at the same time, right? So I know y'all don't get this, right? But what I'm basically saying is, y'all love right? He crying too much, gang. Listen, I'm gonna say this. His son, a demon, right? He came here and stole everything out the house a lot of times. All my weed, all my smoke, right? Listen, and I was like, you taking all my weed, all my smoke, tell your daddy to pay for it. But Yella knew his son was a thief then. Why you ain't stop him then? Because it started at home. I guarantee you had dollars missing at home, Yella. Way before he ever picked up a gun and robbed somebody, he stole something from you. You was his first victim. Listen, I'm keeping real. The family always our first victim. The first person I stole from was my grandma. Yeah, and she ain't even know. She ain't even know. Hi, she ain't even. She know now. Oh, she dead. Oh, but she can still hear. Oh, stop playing with me. Listen, the first thing I ever stole was from my granny, right? Listen, yeah, I stole from my grandma. You know why I stole from my grandma? She had too much money. She had more than she could spend in one day, so I had to take some, and I'd do it again. I swear to God, mama, listen, everybody know it. Listen, I'm not gonna say that I wouldn't take the money again, because I took the money, I went to Saints. I had a good time at Saints. I got some at night. So why the fuck would I give her the money back for that experience? Oh no, it was a good experience. And grandma paid for that experience. Thank you, Granny. I swear to God, mama. Yeah, listen, even my family get it. So what make you think you ain't gonna get it, King, Queen, Yella? Listen, I'm gonna say this. Everybody in this life, you have hard times, right? Only when you remember. right? Listen, a lot of people think that you have to remember, right, that this stuff has to steady playing in your head. But I'm gonna tell you this, right? I'm gonna tell you something happened with your brain. I don't think you know it. Once you go through something that's called trauma, your mind start playing tricks on you. Well, this is what I mean. It'll be things, right? Normal things that you think is normal, and your mind will start bringing back old traumas and make you see them things and these new things. And these things don't even be there, right? Because what your brain do, it creates the thought. I don't think y'all understand that the brain creates the illusion because the brain tries to read the future. I swear to God, Mom, a lot of people know this, and it's a word for it. You know I'm not intelligent, so I can't think of the word. You look up the word, but it's a word described for this shit, right? And the doctors know about it, right? I don't know how I know about it. I can't pronounce the word, but I know it's in them books, right? Because all the knowledge is in them books, but that be fake shit. This that real shit, right? It's that fucking shit. And this rap that shit, where we expose the industry and its tricks. That's why I got on mama. The tricks exposed. It hurt. It's painful, but you gotta take it. Listen, we can spend a whole lot of time talking about our pain to people, but we know people don't care. We know the moment Yella left the internet, everybody laughed at him. Even the people that said, shout out love, everybody looking at him like, you on the internet every day. Why you ain't got 50,000 to go get your son? Everybody looking at him like, what? They don't really understand, right? You thinking they love you, but they not loving you. I seen No Jumper poster. You think No Jumper love you?
Don't understand this for real, gang. Ready been losing niggas, gang. Everybody better know dead, gang. Real, I done lost the man I grew up with, gang. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, folks? Like, don't understand that. Be playing these games, gang. They ain't never lost. They ain't really losing. For never, gang. I feel like I lost every game. Tired of this shit, gang.
Tricks exposed. It hurt. It's painful, but you gotta take it. Listen, we can spend a whole lot of time talking about our pain to people, but we know people don't care. We know the moment Yella left the internet, everybody laughed at him. Even the people that said shout out love, everybody looking at him like, you on the internet every day. Why you ain't got 50,000 to go get your son? Everybody looking at him like, what? They don't really understand, right? You thinking they love you, but they not loving you. I seen No Jumper poster. You think No Jumper love you? No, they don't. Say Cheese called you for an interview. Soon as you start crying, you think they love you? No, they don't. Only person love you is me, because I can save you. All right? I can tell you who you really are. I can tell you a God in the making. All right, listen. You stop drinking, not for you. You stop drinking because people don't like the way you act when you're drunk, so therefore you're going to drink again. You got to stop drinking for you. You got to not like the taste of liquor to stop drinking. You got to stop doing everything for you. You can't do for the kids. You can't do for your mama. Listen, I'm going to say this. You can have a baby, but you got to choose to be a daddy. I don't choose to be a daddy, right? I can't choose to raise nobody when I can barely raise myself, right? Listen, we are kids. So if we kids, how we going to raise kids? This is what I'm saying. Yella had that kid when he was a kid, right? And we don't understand life when we kids. We understand life as we continue, right? And a lot of times we continue to go down the same road when we do the same thing. So Yella holding on to that pain will event more pain. That's why I want him crying on the internet, right? I want him to repurpose that energy, transcend it into something else, right? Instead of thinking about failing his son, use the internet to help his son, right? Instead of talking about his bad times, use this time to create some new times that's better times, right? Because in this current moment right now, everybody the same. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean, because everybody share the same consciousness, the same energy, and the same 24 hours in a day, right? Can't nobody do nothing that you can't do, right? I'm gonna tell you this, right? I get thoughts to do wild things. Something just told me to buy so much land that I gotta buy more land than the biggest millionaire got today, right? And I gotta buy it at one time, right? I'm like, oh, I can't break it down in pieces because I got to catch up. So I'm playing me because if I broke it down in pieces, I ain't gonna do it, right? So We need about 100 million, right? So I need everybody to donate $1 million. I'm the church. Stop playing with me. No, y'all gonna watch me do this with no donation. No donation, right? And look, Yella, if I could tell you that right now, you sit here and you talking to me, you talking about 50,000, I'm talking about 100 million that I need, right? We talk about 50,000, I'm talking about 100 million. Our vision is different, right? Because a lot of people look at certain things different, right? If somebody I love was in jail for 50,000, that's 50 cents. Right, I'm for real. That's 50 cents to me. I'm going to get that if I want to get them out, if they deserve to get them out. But I'm going to say this, Yella. I'll put up 25 grand, right? But you got 2 months to come up with 25 grand, right? But he got to come stay with me, right? 25 grand, he come join my cult. He come join, because listen, this is the start of my cult, right? A lot of people, I'm buying the land. No, ain't no bad cult. No, y'all, I know I'm thinking. It ain't what you're thinking, no, for that. This is a real place where we gonna go and do what we want. Yeah, and we sound. So Yella, this what happened. I'll put up 25 grand, but you gotta do it in 2 months. And you can't use no revenue from my channel. Yeah, I got it hard, right? Yeah, you can't use none of the money you make off my channel, right? And it come off your YouTube. yeah. You gotta push your YouTube, and I need to see 25 grand in 2 months, right? That's about what? 12.5 a month, right? Yeah. You gotta spend less time crying and more time working, right? And then you can get your son out. And I swear to God, my mama, I'ma do it, right? Y'all know I won't cap, I won't lie, gang. Cause I'm gonna get my 25,000 out as soon as he get out, right? Cause I'm gonna make him cry, right? Yeah, get 25 million, right? Listen, here we go again. A man gotta do what a man's gotta do. Hey, here we go again. It's me, you know it's you. Yeah, I seen your interview. Yeah, listen. For extra, I ain't got no problem with you. I take that back, right? Man, you good. I got a problem with Matt 22, the little girl, right? Listen, I don't know if you know this for extra, but I'm struggling to keep No Jumper afloat, right? He been losing all his hosts, right? Listen, everybody that come to No Jumper or came to No Jumper have left the building. Listen, if you lose Jalice, right? Listen, Jalice will go anywhere. Listen, I swear to God, mama. Come on, gang. Come. Where won't she go? She won't even go to. Come on, gang. Mushy B can't even see. He can go anywhere, but they can smell No Jumper. Stop playing with me. He won't even go to No Jumper. Listen, Terrell back on Fig. They won't go to No Jumper. Brick Baby went to jail to get away from No Jumper. Well, probably not to get away from No Jumper. He went to jail because of No Jumper, but still got something to do with No Jumper, right? Crip Mac just retarded. That's why he had No Jumper on 5-5 Crib, right? Listen, no, for real, on 5-5. Listen, no, stop for me. Oh, move it out. Listen, yeah, I'm the only rover you know, right? Listen, I'm for real. Y'all probably think I'm joking, but in St. Louis, it's something called 607 Hillside, right? And this 6-0's Hoovers. But in California, 6-0's and Hoovers don't get along, right? So when I'm trolling, I'm talking about I'm rolling Hoover, I ain't joking, right? It's different where I'm from, gang. We from St. Louis, gang, and we left alone the gangs. But when I was in St. Louis, right, we were doing our thing. And even in St. Louis, this color rag is for 6 Deuce ECC Crips. It ain't for Hoovers. Only out here in LA, this become for Hoovers. St. Louis is different, gang. I'm telling you, we don't squabble, we shoot and kill. Nobody in St. Louis can fight. I swear to God, mama, listen, you pick any nigga out of St. Louis, I guarantee you they can't fight. But he got something, right, not on his waist. St. Louis, we don't carry guns on the waist. No, not in the bag neither. The bag got all the drugs in it. Got blunts, money, all that. The gun is here. Stop playing on me. The gun is here. I just snitched. Oh, the whole St. Louis, no. The gun be under the shirt. The gun is never where you think of that, right? Well, listen, for extra said, I gave him this, right? And everybody know what this is, right? I keep one, right? For extra, this didn't blow off your hand, right? This is the reason why Kevin Gates came, why everybody donated to your foundation, right? Or your GoFundMe, get everything they can do for you, right? Because of this, right? This is the reason, right? This did it, right? But what the energy you was this, right? A lot of people think it was this. Though this do have kind of powers. But this right here, right? Do you know what this is? Look, everybody watching this. I'm not going to tell you the name of it, right? But y'all see me drop it, and every time I go on 22 show, I always put this on the table, right? On the side of this. Y'all pay attention to this. You never pay attention to this, right? All right, but if you want to know what this is, you find out what this is. But I'm going to tell you what it do, right? It's an energy reflector, right? It's sending energy back at you. Now listen, it's different between my nails. My nails is dark, right? They black. They absorb negative energy. So I can reuse and reharness the power, right? For positive purposes, right? This, right, is basically saying I don't want to use it. I want you to keep it, right? So whatever you do, go back at you. This is your karma. This is right now karma. This make karma happen faster than it's supposed to happen, right? Listen, you can't touch the prophets. You can't think about touching the prophets, right? All you can do is stop it, right? A lot of people don't stop it, but I seen an interview, right? And I seen trying to get in between what we got going, right? He trying to really basically get you to, beef with me. But how and why? When we good, right? We don't bang the way everybody bang, right? In St. Louis on GDB Fight Store on Larry Davis. Stop playing with me on 5-5 Crip, on Rolling, on Hoover out. All right? On Dogs on Crips, right? On Pyru, right? It's totally different, blood, right? Everybody don't do it the way they do it local. I'm keeping it real, Crip, on Pyru, right? Everybody don't bang the same on folks, on stones. I'm talking about peace stones, right? Everybody don't understand how this shit go, right? On Larry Hoover, right? Everybody be always trying to get in the way on Nipsey Hussle and start some shit on Brick Baby, right? But the problem is I don't get no on 22, right? But listen, I'm gonna say this. It's love for 4 extra. I'm trying to sit down and do an interview with him. I really want him to join my platform instead of joining No Jumper. Listen, we got a better place for him over here because he got experience. He got and went through shit, right? But he got to understand that where I come from is no problem with 6 O's and Hoover. So maybe just on that, he got to understand that I'm not the enemy. I understand that the Hoovers are the enemies in your mind. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm 607 not the punk, right? On GDB Vice Lord, on Larry David, on Crip on Blood, on Rolling, right? On 5-5 Crip, right? That's not me, right? Whatever you got with another man, you ain't got it with me, and we ain't got no issues, we can get to the bag. Y'all know I'm right. And everybody like to say that I'm playing. I ain't playing. A lot of niggas think that I'm playing. But everybody running around playing, right? But the thing is, I'm gonna tell you how you know I ain't playing. Cause I ain't playing, right? But listen, welcome to Rap That, where we expose the industry and its tricks. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me. Listen, in closing, I wanna say this. I know it get hard, right? And talking to King Yella, right? I know it get hard, right? And I know times it feel like the world be on our shoulders, right? I cry too, right? And I with you, right? And I want to help you get through whatever I can help you get through. But the way I help you get through it is to help you understand that you've been causing it and it's all in the mind, right? You smarter than most people. I ain't never met a that was realer than you. I done met a lot of and your energy is always high, right? You got certain ways about you, certain ways that, maybe I don't, right? But from what I have seen, I'm not talking about what's in the dark, because like whatever done in the man don't know, right? And if it's done in the dark, it wasn't meant for me to know, right? A lot of things probably done in the dark that people think I don't know. There's probably things I don't know, right? But the things that I do know, I show, right? And I know this. I know that your energy is pure. I know that every time we do content, right, it's a good experience. Whether it get 100,000 views, 50K, or whatever it get, it's a good experience, right? Every time I call you, you pull up, you come up, right? You always, pull up for me. I just ask you to do that for you, right? The way you come to my shit on scheduled timing, right? Set your up like my right? And to show you I give a I'm about to release something. Listen, I'm about to release a King Yella video. Mic drop. A lot of people don't know what I'm about to release, but it's about to come up. Y'all ain't never seen this before. This that new King Yella, only here on Rap That Shit, where we expose the industry and its tricks, right? This, that, new King.
Hey, if you don't believe in nobody, you gotta believe in God. Hey, niggas ain't fucking with me. Hey, on God. Niggas ain't fucking with me. Hey, go. Niggas ain't fucking with me. Hey, niggas ain't fucking with me. You lucky you living. I did some time in the feds. I did some time in prison. How you gon' say that I'm snitching? Bitch, you know I'm the realest. Bitch, I'm against the gorilla. Bitch, if you play, I'ma kill you. I can right to the mullah. The nigga be talking, these niggas not shooters. More like a goofy from movies. I watch your blood like jacuzzi. You feel in love with the coochie. I was just selling the coochie. I put my thumb on the booty. I hit his top like it's bougie. Don't trust none, nigga. Don't trust nobody, nigga. Don't trust none of these hoes. Don't trust none of these bitch ass niggas. I see everything, I hear everything. You know? Don't trust no nigga, these niggas gon' back Joe, your ass for the bread. Don't trust no faggot that bigger than bitch, we really working with the feds. How the fuck you gon' call 12 of them on the same time, bitch, you sleep in my bed? How the fuck you gon' choose a bitch over me, bitch, what you in love with your friends? Nigga, these bitches ain't shit, these bitches ain't nothing for real. Nigga, these bitches won't clock, these bitches gon' fuck up a pill. Nigga, don't trust no bitch, can't show my grandmama live. Nigga, same bitch I love, stay me in my best shit real. Niggas show all the love in the world, that shit don't mean nothing. If it ain't no trust, if it ain't no loyalty, ain't no respect, you ain't got shit in this shit. Keep your eyes open. They say they're brothers the whole time, niggas ain't brothers. They claim they staplers, niggas ain't really no staplers. They say they jacket, these niggas ain't really no jackets. They say they slide, but niggas ain't really out slide. Nigga, I swap with pressure, I'm bringing the cancer to niggas. I don't like no nigga, ain't really no federal nigga. They know I'm step, I know I'm clapping these niggas. They know I'm coming, they know I'm poppin' little nigga. In this world, you gotta stay focused. Everything that glitter, it ain't gold. Everything you hear,